MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Stepping in, Adam Wainwright.
For the Yankees, catcher Adam Wainwright.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one. Here's Chris Bryant now as he looks at a fast.
13, Chris Bryant.
Here comes the Philly skip.
Now pitched.
Pat Neshek is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field. Edobrey Ramos is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Adam Morgan is also into the ball game. Now as he takes over at second. Tommy Hunter is into the ball game as well.
This game's for the Phillies. Now playing third base, number 48, Jared Eichel.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. Wainwright gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball runs inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up. The second here on the wild pitch. Andrew Knapp is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Jameson Taillon also into the ball game. Now as he takes over at second.
For the Phillies. Now playing shortstop, number 27.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he's back easily. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Here's big Aaron Judge. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Standing in now, Chris Stewart. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. 1 run scores. And it's not in time. He's safe as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Giancarlo Stanton now as he puts it on the ground to third. Gonna be a tough play on to first, and it's dropped. And now there'll be 2 on with nobody out.
As we watch this, I'm trying to figure out what happened here. Looked like the throw was on target, and it was. He just didn't close the glove over it, and he's safely aboard as a result. Those are tough to explain sometimes.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman on a line to shortstop.
Batting 7th, first baseman, Justin Smoak.
Here's Justin Smoak now as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Velasquez is there, 2 gone.
Batting 8th, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He swings and grounds it to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. High in the air out to center field. Velasquez is there, and he puts it away to stop. At the plate.
Leading off for the Phillies,
and the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go Brett's bench.
Into the box, Andrew Knapp, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Into the box now, Jerad Eickhoff, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2, and it's fouled away. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail here. In now, Adam Wainwright.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Talk about auspicious beginnings. That's the way to start an inning, folks. Drives it into the gap in right center, and you see when it rolls to the wall, he puts it into another gear and legs out a triple. There are a lot of ways to score from third with no outs.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Velasquez is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Stewart.
Into the box now, Chris Stewart. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Bryant, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. So 1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Now batting.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. And look out! That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem. Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that. Stepping in now, Justin Smoke. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play. And in now, Edobrey Ramos. As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. And he takes strike 2. Ramos, a 27-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Popped him up. Freeman is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Matt Caesar.
Into the box now, Matt Caesar. And oh, they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Standing in now, Jameson Taillon. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Into the box, Aaron Nola. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And that misses 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Wainwright comes set. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. In now, Carlos Correa. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Caesar is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
Into the box now, Bradley Zimmer. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Standing in now, Adam Wainwright. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Oh, and he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here. Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Taillon calls for it.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Stepping in now, Chris Stewart as he grounds one briskly to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now the relay home. And he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
You simply cannot offer a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Caesar there. Derek Fisher the next to bat as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting 9th, Edgar Chad Bettis.
In now, Chad Bettis as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
In there, a base hit.
Hey guys, this is why when playing in the National League, I saw pitchers constantly just really focus on the offensive side of the ball, whether it be sack bunts or having to get a knock. Here's a moment that can never be taken away. A huge hit in a World Series game. That's a pretty awesome moment for him.
Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Into the box now, Andrew Knapp, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike one. Bettis at second with two down. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, two tough pitches right there and expect more.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies strand one. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's Justin Smoke now.
Justin Smoke.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Caesar looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke. His fifth so far in this series as this lead got even wider.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Carlos Correa.
As he rips it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Caesar is there to put it away for out number one.
The pitcher number 54, Adam Wainwright.
Standing in now, Adam Wainwright as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Back up the middle. To second for one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
The right fielder number 99,
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Velasquez racing back out of here into the visitors' bullpen. All rise, Aaron Judge, a two-run shot. His fourth long ball of this series as they just continue to pour it on here.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
the batter.
In now, Chris Stewart.
Chris Stewart.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as decided. Into the box now, Jared Eichhoff as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Jared Eichhoff.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Way out in front. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Stanton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. His club will hit when we return.
Leading off for the game.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Line drive to center field. Oh no, he can't hold on to it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error. And we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. Up middle and off his leg. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
Now batting. The first baseman, Justin Smoke.
In now, Justin Smoke. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa. Popped him up. Ramos has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Into the box now, Bradley Zimmer. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Stepping in now, Adam Wainwright. Oh, and they come in and get him again. And this is just not how you played the game. Into the box, Chris Bryant. Lifted into center field. Velasquez is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now, Jameson Taillon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
0-2. This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Aaron Nola, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitter's by him 0-2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Aaron Nola becomes out number 2 this inning.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Wainwright comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in this. Here's big Aaron Judge.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Stepping in now, Chris Stewart. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Caesar is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman ripped toward the gap in right. And the second run will score as well. And he is into second base with a two-run double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's Justin Smoak now. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Velasquez ranging back. Gone! So it's a two-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Carlos Correa.
Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
The pitcher number 54, Adam Wainwright.
Into the box, Adam Wainwright. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Caesar racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base.
Throw in time for the third out. In now, Chad Bettis.
He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The center fielder, number 28, Vince Velasquez.
Stepping in now, Vince Velasquez. Hit down the third base line. Over to Smoak at first, and there are two away.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Knapp.
Standing in now, Andrew Knapp, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the line. Bryant's got it. Throw on to Smoak at first, and the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, and they remain well behind. Into the box, Aaron Judge.
As he rips it on the ground to second.
And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
In now, Chris Stewart, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. The relay throw, And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His fourth long ball of this series as this lead got even wider. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Into the box now, Justin Smoke. Hit hard up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, Hero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it in.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it's gone. Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot. His 3rd home run of this series as they just continue to pour it on here. Standing in now, Bradley Zimmer. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot here for Bradley Zimmer. His 5th so far in this series as the blowout continues. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do. Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Now has it in his tracks. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
In now, Aaron Judge. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box, Chris Stewart.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that's through into center field, base hit. On to the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Now batting, left fielder.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Line to the right side. Caesar is there to into the box now. Jared Eichhoff as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's 1-1.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
Stepping in now, Edobray Ramos. So this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Caesar.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. Standing in now, Matt Caesar. As he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Down the third baseline. There's one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Down quickly go the Phillies. And as you can see, they are way behind. Here's Justin Smoke now. As he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Here's Carlos Correa now. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on Showtrack, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Caesar moves over. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. In now, Adam Wainwright. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the throw in gets away from him.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
He swings and grounds it to short.
And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Velasquez going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Now batting,
Into the box, Chris Stewart.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Caesar is there, and he puts it away to stop. Stepping in now, Jameson Taillon, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike one.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Hit in the air out toward left. Stanton has a read on it, one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Aaron Nola.
Standing in now, Aaron Nola, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
And a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Phillies down in order, and they remain well. Back in the city of brotherly love for the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network. Giancarlo Stanton now. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Velasquez looking up. Gone! A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His second home run of the series as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting.
Into the box, Justin Smoak. Fouled off. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. Velasquez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa. High and deep to right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him one leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Standing in now, Bradley Zimmer. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Caesar is calling for it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting, the pitcher, Adam Wainwright.
In now, Adam Wainwright. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams.
Into the box, Chad Bettis. As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tapped up the first baseline. That's a foul ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Stepping in now, Vince Velasquez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Way out in front.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Into the box now, Andrew Knapp, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Philly down to their last strike. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
The winning